Oh my gosh! We just got it done with a pole. Holy smokes, Dad, I shot cricket. Oh, there's no better feeling than that. Oh, look at this. Look at this front. Look at that. We just got it done with a pole. Still filming? So we are down in the bottom food plot in our valley, and we are about 2 weeks away from moose season. So I'm gonna put out a couple moose scrapes, and get it going down here in the valley, and hopefully just have them around this area come hunting season. Just something to keep them in the area, see what's out here, because I haven't really done any scouting for moose this season at all. But start a couple weeks early here, see what we see, and hopefully that'll keep them in this area, and we can get them on the first. So we'll go put a couple of these things out and get things going. So, we just got done taking Kalen's bull to the taxidermist. We came back to the same area he's been hunting, and we found the nightmare bull. Now this is a bull that Kalen had earlier on, and he passed him up. He said if it was with his bow, he probably would have done it, but it's actually a funny story on that one, but we won't get into that right now. He's down here calling, so we're gonna go down there and we're gonna go see if we can get eyes on him. If so, might sling an arrow at him tonight, we'll see.
After laying eyes on Nightmare for the first time, I couldn't help but think back to 2 days earlier where Kalen had his very first encounter with him.
I decided to make a quick stalk, but by the time I got over to him, he had crossed the river. I grabbed my bow and camera and walked to the river's edge and called, hoping I could get him to come back for a closer look. Slowly I seen his pants coming through the willows. I remember making the deal to myself. If he crosses the river to me, I will try to take him with my bow. Waiting on this bull to cross, the unthinkable happened, and this bull, he decided he wasn't going to stick around.
Well, I've probably had one of the more neater experiences I've ever had hunting. I finally got him to the edge of the water, and he was raking, and I thought I'll just keep backing up and grunting at him and make him mad, but then all of a sudden I hear a pickup truck ripping through the field here. It was the landowner. They come up, I don't know, 60 yards from me with their truck, and the wife come out taking pictures, and the husband was calling at it, and they had the kids in there and just wanted to see the moose kind of thing, and moose ended up going away, but it wasn't the big one I was after. They let me know that's not the big one either, so that's good to know, but just a funny little story to kind of top off the night.
After spotting the nightmare bull in the valley, and with light fading fast, I knew it was a long shot to get an opportunity at him in time. But we tried our best to get into a good position, and hopefully we could bring him into shooting distance.
He's coming.
Unfortunately for me, the nightmare bull never gave me an opportunity that night. We just ran out of light. So our plan was to come back first thing in the morning and hopefully get eyes on him again. Just Relentless is brought to you by Reconico Outdoors,
54 North POWERSPORTS,
DRYSHOD Footwear,
Beaver Buzz Energy,
Wild Side Outdoors,
and Brass Coffee Company.
So, Kaylin actually tagged out yesterday on a giant, and we're back in the same area here, looking for one for myself. I'm gonna try to do it with the bow. Last night we came back, did a little bit of scouting, and we found that bull that he got on earlier on. He called the Nightmare Bull, and we tried calling him a bit last night, but just a little too late when we ran out of light. So we're back here this morning. We found a nice bull, definitely a shooter bull up top, but he's on land that we don't have permission on yet, so it's still early in the morning and I don't want to knock on some doors when people are still sleeping, so we'll give that a few more minutes. We're just going to scout up here just a little bit longer, and if we see something here, great. If not, it just gives us a little bit more time for that landowner to get their bearings and everything, and get up there and see if we can get on that other bull later on. Till then, just gotta sit here, be patient, and hopefully we see something.
Well, waiting on the landowner paid off, and we got the go-ahead. An hour later, and we were on the move. We had watched the shooter bull enter a large bush with another cow and another small bull. Our plan was to come downwind of them and challenge him and to make him think that we were another bull coming to take his cow. As I was walking through the bush, I couldn't help but think to myself, was he even in this bush anymore? Or were we just wasting our time when we could be after the Nightmare Bull? We would call, we would rake, and with no sign and no response, I was thinking to myself, he's not even here. We're just wasting our time. But right when I least expected it, I spotted the bedded cow and the small bull, only 50 yards from where they entered the bush. The only thing was, where was the big guy?
He's at 35. When I get an opening, I'm taking him. Right there. Over to chest. That's in there. Oh, the other one. Yeah, he's got you. He's got you. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa! Oh my gosh! We just got it done with a pull. Oh, you tucked that right in there. Yes, sir. Oh. I just got it. Thank you. Tell me that's not an adrenaline rush. That was cool. That was cool. Oh, that bull could be that big and I wouldn't care. That feeling, this is what hunting is all about right there. That is my first moose with a bow. I know I'm shaking like a leaf. Look at my hands, man. There's nothing like that. Nothing. No. God, no. Oh. Oh.
In the moments of the walk-up, so many different emotions go through your head. You're not thinking about work, you're not thinking about bills that need paid. You're just living in the moment. And I can tell you, at that moment, the only thing that was going through my head at that time was I wish my Grandpa Roy could see this. We lost him a few years ago, and I was never able to go on that moose hunt that we always talked about. But in that moment, I knew he was looking down. And I'm sure he had one big smile on his face. So Grandpa, this one's for you.
What a hunt. I don't know what else to say about it. That was picture perfect. I always wanted to shoot a moose with my bow and experience that adrenaline and that rush and just the hunt in general. This bull is everything a guy could want in an archery bull.
That hunt is a hunt that I will remember for the rest of my life. Just unbelievable. It's got so much character. Love this bull. Man, I could not be more proud to take this guy with the bow.
He's a beauty, buddy.
Buddy.
Nice big pans.
Yeah, big fan. Thank you.
Yeah, nothing wrong.
They say when times get tough, you find out who your friends are. Well, I say, you find out who your friends are when you shoot a moose and it needs packing out. And just like that, our friend and fellow pro staff member Ben Schneider with his boy Lincoln were there at the drop of a hat. Thank you again, buddy. Well, they always say the last pack out is the most rewarding. Got them all quartered up. Kalen hauled the majority of it out. Now I get to haul the bull back. Thankfully, it's not too far. Hunting encompasses far more than simply taking the life of an animal. The true essence of hunting lies in the connections you forge with fellow hunters and the friendships that develop along the way. It's about embarking on thrilling adventures that leave an undeniable mark on your spirit, creating a rush of adrenaline that lingers throughout your life. These experiences become treasured memories that you can cherish for a lifetime. We are just relentless.